Got the ladies in the house, come and see just what they into. Every Wednesday at 8, and don't you be late. We gon' keep it simple here at Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez.
They might.
I was like, shit, I need that service.
What up? It's me, Prez, and guess what? You just stumbled upon a real ninjas pod. Oh shit. What up? It's me, Prez, and guess what? You just stumbled upon Girl Talk. And where we talk about interesting topics, critique underground music, and speak about that fuck shit. Well, we critique viral videos here. And let's get to it. Damn it, I messed up the intro. But it's all right. So tonight's topic is one that a lot of women like to talk about that I've surveyed. And they want to know, are we dating men or are we raising them? Okay. I thought this was silly. My sister actually gave me this topic. So, yeah, that's what it is.
Shout out to sister.
Okay. And of course, I got my co-host Minda in the house.
Hello.
And Heather in the house. All right. So let's get to it. I put my background music on. Let's do it. Okay. So Minda, have you ever been in this situation?
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you first realize you were putting more energy into raising a man than actually dating?
When I basically had to tell him what a man's supposed to do.
Period poo.
Well, okay, I hear that. Let's describe raising a man for me then. You know what I'm saying? Minute, real quick.
Well, I think if you're raising a man, you're raising him how to be respectful. You're raising him how to be hardworking, have goals.
Okay.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
Take, handle their responsibilities. Don't push them.
Not expect somebody else to handle it for them.
So what is a task that you teach them since you're raising them? Because I'm like, I'm writing this up, like I'm just blowing my own mind. So I just want to hear what y'all think. So what is like something that you're raising them to do? Your son.
It's
boo. Well, either or.
How to be self-reliant. How to not be afraid to ask questions to learn how to do something, because everybody has to learn.
So I'm sorry, but like the last 2 years, I met more dudes that act like it's fucking 1960s and they're the fucking housewife. You know what I mean? And shit. And I'm sorry, but no, like that's not how I was raised. You know what I mean?
Like they want to stay at home.
That's not what I was looking for. I don't want to be a stay at home, whatever. You
can't either.
No, I'm just saying like that's not what I'm looking for. Like I need a man. I need somebody who's gonna see something needs done and do it.
Okay.
See where there's a shortcoming and see how you can make that happen, not make it fucking worse on the person you're with or your family. Just there's all kinds of shit that I could just list of shit that is just wild that I've never knew that guys were capable of, and that in today's world. And that's why guys say dudes are bitches too. You know what I mean? Like you, they say like this is a newer generation where dudes spend more money to look good for other dudes than they do.
Okay.
I'm being serious.
All right.
Like I've heard plenty of men say that guys spend more money to impress and finesse other dudes than they do females. Like they put more energy into impressing men than they do to get some pussy, some motion, have motion, whatever. They'd rather spend, instead of flipping it, saving it up, doing something fucking resourceful. They're quick. They get their $1,000, $1,200 paycheck. Say 800 of it that month goes to bills. So you got 200, and they're already going like, oh, bet this, that, got me a bottle. Yeah, got these shoes for 95. Yeah, but you also ain't got a fucking room to put them in. You ain't, you know what I mean? You took the fucking bus to get there. You had to call your homeboy for a fucking ride. I could go the fuck on. Like,
I never.
It's fucking weird.
I never heard that.
It's a weird flex for me to see you at Toys for Tots. Okay, Toys for Tots, and you got all this fucking rock star, Nike Tech, all this fucking shit. But Toys for Tots play Santa for your household. That is not a man. That's not a man. When that's your life and lifestyle, and your grandparents and Toys for Tots are taking care of your kids. Okay? Wow. It's not a flex.
Me and my guys don't do that. I mean,
we ain't impressing each other. That's what,
Okay.
And unfortunately, not everybody fucking, I don't know what part of life you go through that, because I've seen boys raised by single moms that are fucking man than dudes in 2-parent households. You know what I mean? Where their dad was the provider, their dad did this, their dad was a protector or whatever. So that's what I mean. Like, you can't really say it's a 2-household, 1-household thing. It's either in you, or it's not. And I shouldn't have to fucking teach you.
Well, to be a man is definitely taught. It ain't something you just.
Common knowledge shit. This shit Minda said, that shit men and women should have grown up fucking doing. Like, period. So in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, I shouldn't have to be fucking showing you how to do common ass fucking shit. And you want to play victim, you know what I mean? Because nobody's ever called you out on your shit. Well, I'm sorry, but if I wanted to be with a bitch, I would be listening. Swear to God. Like, excuse me, Lord, for using your name in vain. But I would definitely, I would have got with a girl. Okay, if I wanted, no, like
they'd be looking for princess treatment.
And then guys are like, well, you're masculine. No, just because you don't know how to be on your shit. You know what I mean? Have your shit and work for what the fuck you have. You've lived off other people, leached off. Don't make me fucking masculine just because my parents taught me you get up and you fucking work for yourself. My grandma taught me it don't matter what the fuck you're going through in life when you have kids. Those are still your fucking kids. Like, it's just so fucking frustrating. Swear, the last 2 years, the amount of men I've met that sometimes I think they're like download DL on how they're like, I'm a protector, provider, but they're not. You know what I mean? And you're masculine. Yeah, motherfucker. Like, I'm getting fed up with shit. You know what I mean? That I shouldn't have to even fucking. We shouldn't even be talking about. It should just be common knowledge as a fucking adult. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you rent's due. Like, we're fucking once a month. Utilities once a fucking month. Like, my shit's on auto pay. I'm a grown ass woman. My shit is paid before everything else. And so you're not gonna tell me as a fucking adult you don't know that your bills are due once a month? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No.
Like with the bills.
There's just a lot of shit that I've been just didn't know could be fucking possible the past 2 years.
When the bills come up, they just silent. You know what I mean? Or act like they don't know that they're there. Something like that.
I didn't know that was due now.
It's crazy. It's every month.
It's a sad story on, I had to pay this. Yeah, I had to pay this, that, and like 30 other fucking things. And then still go to work 8 to 12 hours every day. Join the club.
All right, Heather just went off.
I didn't. I just the shit I encountered last year.
We appreciate it.
I was like, is this for real?
Heather, have you ever stayed in a situation longer than you should because you thought you could fix or help a person? Or help him grow?
No.
No?
No, like, I told this guy that we're not going to have sexual relations anymore, but if you need help with your kid, you know what I mean? Like, I'll help you, shit like that. Like, so no,
he won't never hit you ever again.
No, he doesn't.
To watch his kids?
Yeah. And he asked me to get put back on the list.
Oh, okay.
So it's okay. There's no list, but people think.
You want to get back in it.
Yeah.
Minda, have you ever stayed in a situation longer than you should because you thought you could fix or help him grow?
Yeah, I probably did. Because unfortunately, as a woman and a mother, of course I want to help everybody. So if I think I can teach them something, then I try to do it. But then it just gets to the point where you realize they're not willing to learn, so you just gotta go.
Yeah, let it exit stage life.
Minda, how common do you think this experience is for women right now? So give me a percentage.
What was the question?
How common do you think this experience is for women right now? So raising men.
Probably about 65%.
65% of women raising men right now? That's a high percentage.
Shit, it's probably higher, to be honest.
I don't know.
I swear, Prez, you'd be embarrassed for people, like how foul they move. You know what I mean in life, like
but you gotta realize most men aren't like you and your friends.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a whole lot of
and not all
men
your
that
friends are the same in that category. Okay.
But like, there's very few men anymore that are men.
Okay.
Most of them are boys.
Where do you think that come from then? I feel like
not
maybe
getting over childhood trauma.
Like what?
Like you're a kid, you move as a child your whole life.
Well, I think a lot of expectations for men have went down from women because, a lot of times now, this how somebody else lives shouldn't dictate you, but what I see is a lot of women saying what they don't want a man to do and what they and stuff like that. So could it be that they see, hey, they don't want us to do. They want to be strong and independent, so let them do that. And then I guess the default is being more submissive as a man, I guess. So is that where it could be coming from? Maybe not to blame the ladies, but maybe y'all created the monsters that y'all don't like no more? No? Okay.
Because that wasn't no reason like being my baby dad or anything like that.
So y'all was together for a bit.
I'm saying he did what a man would,
he did what a man would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not together because he cheated on me, because he was a piece of shit dad. He just had issues that he never wanted to address that, were causing other problems for him. And I just couldn't do certain things, anymore and watch certain things, so I do know what it's like to be treated good, how a man's supposed to treat you, whatever. So that's what I'm not coming. It's from experience, the last 2 years. So I know I watched men my whole life. You know what I mean? Raise kids that weren't theirs. I know what a man, a true man is.
And how they act around.
Yeah. And they weren't rich. You know what I mean? But they loved in ways money couldn't.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And there's people that can't do either or.
Okay.
They can't help financially. They can't help mentally. You know.
Can't help physically sometimes.
Yeah. So it's just like, what's the fuck?
Ain't even strong enough to move stuff.
What's the point
of
having?
Minda, where do you think it comes from? Like this demasculation epidemic. I guess this has got to be an epidemic at 65%.
Too much help. They're not being made to do things. So even it starts as a kid.
Okay.
You know, kids aren't made to do as much anymore as what we were when we were growing up. So we got that instilled in us, and they're not.
Mm-hmm.
So
this comes from how you was raised too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. It's not really like, I know single moms that raise some stand-up men that you would have thought had multiple different men of different statures.
Okay.
And they maybe weren't able to ask questions to find out how they were supposed to be, what they were supposed to do.
I'll see that. I'm actually dropping a video after this. Might be in the morning. I was talking about that, how a lot of guys didn't get to see what a man is. So that's why I talk and do what I do, because maybe you need to hear from somebody else. You know what I mean? So that was open up my mind.
When I need a man's advice, that's why I call you.
Appreciate it.
Whether it's about my son, you know what I mean.
I'm glad I could be there for you like that.
It's just because like you are a good person in your family, you know, and your community. Honestly, like, and I hope you realize that. Like, so that's probably why people bother you all the time. Honestly, because you are a good human being, just in general. Like the way you carry yourself throughout life and shit like that.
I appreciate that, because sometimes I don't even know if I'm doing right or wrong.
No, really. So that's why I reach out to you, because I'm like, all right, here's Prez. He's a good man, a good human. Like, what would Pete? Is it pander?
What would Prezes do?
Yeah.
There you go.
Prezes do. What would Prezes do?
And Prezes name be Slay. Amen. In the comment section, we got kind of slip on the viewers tonight, but I got a question for y'all. Have you ever felt like you was dating a project instead of a partner? Yes, no, or currently?
We're not talking about project chicks.
How about you, Mindy? Have you felt like you ever dated a project instead of a partner? It sounds like you had.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have. One no actually turned out for the good, even though we're not together anymore.
Okay.
I did help him realize his full potential.
Okay.
So he ended up going back and finishing school and had a good job and taking care of himself and taking care of what he needs to do. So
that's not a guy I hang out with. If a guy that a lady had to show you what your full potential was, you know, like when to be a man,
you have to be calm.
That too, but to be a man, like just to live a man life, a lady shouldn't even know what that's about. You know what I mean? Right. I've been called a pedophile like 3 times this week. It's only Wednesday. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And gay once already. You know what I mean? Just off of well, Heather was on the post. You know what I mean?
I had to be quick though. I was on my lunch break. I wish I could post a little personal.
I posted that's what I'm gonna start doing. Replying with comments with video. So you know exactly what I said, how I said it. Okay.
Yeah, for real.
But I posted a video. 2 obvious adults, you know what I mean? Shit. And it was a girl and a guy, and it was a wrestler. And not a wrestler, they was doing jiu-jitsu. And the girl was in like a swimsuit, it like thick as fuck. You know what I mean? Big booty, everything. You know what I mean?
Her workouts were working out.
You know what I'm saying? This is not a young person's butt. Okay, shit. This is definitely 23 and up. You know what I mean? Shit, they don't look older than 30, but they didn't look 21 either. The boy, he had his shirt off and some shorts. You know, so they're wrestling. You wouldn't let your kid wrestle a girl with his shirt off. You know what I mean? And she in a swimsuit, and they on mats. They not. They legit wrestling, and the dude come on there, which I think is weird that you thought kid first. So he was like,
that's what I said. Like, you're the one. Nobody fucking thought of kids
at all. You know what I mean? And I barely sexualized the post. I said he got the hooks. She got the hooks in. And don't. You know what I mean? And in jiu-jitsu, the hooks is just a jiu-jitsu move. You know, and when you say they got their hooks in you. That don't mean sex, you know what I mean? Shit, like when you say it outside of jiu-jitsu, man.
No, it's because you said jiu-jitsu boo, and I thought you gave her like a name. You know what I mean? Like an oriental.
Okay. Jiu-jitsu boo. Okay. Boo. Like, I was saying.
Me knowing you, that's what I thought. You was like, okay, jiu-jitsu boo.
I'm thinking that's cool too. I like that one.
Sorry, that's how I took it.
But I was more on that's his boo. Whoever shit. And regardless, this is if it is two kids doing it, it ain't what two kids.
No, I forgot about that.
What?
That was horrible.
I've been killing them lately.
People probably thought it's Spain.
Okay,
there
so oh man. So I'm about to show it to y'all real quick.
We're not to school it to you.
Now I know a woman when I see one. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Whatever his name is, I forgot his name.
Don't even say it.
Okay. I know a woman when I see one. I don't know. He does, obviously. Yeah, but here's a video.
Hold the baby, hold.
These kid cakes to you, Minda. And would you be videotaping children like this?
No.
Okay.
Hold the felon!
Well, she don't got the hooks in. The hooks in. He don't even know what he's doing. But I don't think he's really trying to get up.
And this obviously isn't in a gymnasium. It's at like the local center.
Yeah, something like that.
So like.
Doing real jiu-jitsu, sorta. He ain't trying to get up, okay?
Hold the baby!
Hold on. Look at that. That's not a kid hairline right there. You know what I mean? Shit. That's at least I know somebody that's going bald by 19.
He's the one though. I don't know. To make it about kids is.
Your parents
Stay with the felon!
Who you yelling for? Look at this.
Don't let him out, felon!
Bring your knees up, God. Bring him up again. Up. Bring him up.
Stay with the felon!
She knows jiu-jitsu.
Stay with the felon!
But they're not definitely
Stay, felon!
younger adults. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, a woman should, like, y'all don't even gotta go through that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's another. And he said, probably in the house. He said it ain't even. He said because I'm even if it was like 20, because I'm 40, I shouldn't be talking about young adults.
I'll look at
What
a girl's ass if I'm at the bar, the club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I was in Florida, girls' asses was ass.
Yeah.
And I was sending it to people. I was like,
Yeah.
look at that is not. You know what I mean?
They're adults. Regardless
Yeah.
how young they is, they're adults. You know what I mean? Shoot. Man, I mean, you're the one thinking like that. And like that's not, you just went over my head. That ain't how I think, you know? So I don't think
So you know me, I like a good ass. I will compliment a girl on her ass.
So for Minda, for you to have shown a man how to be a man is different to me. Is weird because you wouldn't like you ain't never been called a pedo. No. You know what I mean? I can say most girls ain't never been called that. And then okay.
I think it was something to do with you.
Okay, shit.
It was like a group hate thing. And I was like, whatever.
We all pedos. Like, dang, that's messed up. But
Heather brought up a good point though when she said the confidence. So I think that was the biggest part I played in it.
Okay.
Was giving him that confidence so that he knew what he needed to do.
Okay.
Or that he could do it.
Okay. Because confidence is definitely learned. It's not a thing you're just born with, Well,
I know a guy, if you're above their league, like that makes them super inferior and like less confident. And then they want you to be with them 24, 7.
Okay.
And then they realize, okay, she's probably not gonna go do nothing.
So you okay?
And then you push her away.
The lady is above his league, and he like to
try to bring him down.
Okay.
Like if they give him a chance.
How can you bring a lady's level down as a guy?
By his shit you say verbally.
Okay.
Like verbal abuse.
Okay. Make her stop having so much confidence.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, anyhow I roll. I like to.
That's what I'm saying. That's why people look up to you because they know you're trying to be as respectful as you can be in that time and situation. On the phone then.
Okay, well, let's go to another section. Let's talk about what raising a man actually looks like. So let's get specific. What are the everyday signs that you're not in a partnership? You're basically basically parenting a grown man. I got a question too. So, what's one behavior that immediately makes you feel like you're raising them instead of dating?
When you're constantly cleaning up after them.
Constantly cleaning up after, like what? Like of course not bathroom, kitchen, or dishes, maybe. You know what I mean? Shit. No, sometimes them just chores. You know what I mean? Shit, and dishes get stacked up, but leaving dishes out.
Yeah, leaving them all over the house. They decide to eat in the living room, leave their dishes there.
Okay.
Going to when they change their clothes, leaving their dirty clothes on the floor instead of putting them in the hamper. Or,
because it's right there. The hamper's right there.
Just stuff that a kid would do.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay. Heather, what's one behavior that immediately make you feel like you're raising them instead of dating?
They tell you they want communication so you could communicate, and I'm a chill ass person, you know that. And it turns into a screaming match and isolation.
Isolation.
An adult would do to a kid when they're in trouble and they pissed them off.
Okay.
For no reason. Yeah, for no reason.
Silent treatment.
Yeah.
I like to stop talking about.
No, I mean for days, like.
Oh, okay.
Hours. Like extra extreme petty shit.
Okay. A thing I'll do is I'm just gonna stop. Like whatever we talk about, okay, just be quiet.
That's what I.
You know what I mean? Sure.
I'm not gonna change your perception, and you have a fucked perception. I'm not even gonna fucking argue, and that'll piss a motherfucker off more. When you don't want to argue.
Heather, what's the difference between supporting a man and carrying a man?
What do you mean? Say that again.
What's the difference between supporting a man and carrying a man? Hold on. Holly says, when he starts feeling sorry for himself and whining instead of finding a solution. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And everything that's wrong in their life is everybody else's fault.
I always tell all the guys, I said, it's always your fault. It's always, whatever you do.
No, there's some things that are,
for a guy. I mean, I ain't talking about girls, I'm talking about guys. Just know it's always your fault. It doesn't matter if it's in a relationship. It don't matter if it's legal. It don't matter if it's at the work. Whatever it is, it's your fault.
I thought everybody was wearing their swim stuff.
Huh?
I thought everybody was wearing their swim stuff.
Oh, snap. Well, shit, you straight to, I forgot.
I was going to say,
I got straight off of work and went home.
Oh, no.
And left.
I had a full tank. This is another one. I'll wear mine next week and be different.
No, it's fine. I just was like, man, I wonder. I was like, no, they'll remember.
Forgot.
I was like, if I remember, they remember. Because I was like, you remember?
I had it ready though. Okay, so
I remembered at 5:30, like 6 o'clock.
Minda, what's the difference between supporting a man? Oh, did you answer this? What's the difference between supporting a man and carrying a man?
Carrying a man.
Stop the. So for all who's watching, I had to. I mean, we're having some internet difficulties. I don't know why. Xfinity is down everywhere. So I'm gonna have to end this live because I don't know how long. Dang, you're on Facebook right now. Facebook going crazy. All right, y'all have a good night, man.